What's going on, everybody? Sorry about that. Had to try to get a proper lighting for that. This is David here from Lucas Videos and Collectibles, and today is another eBay haul. I originally didn't want to include the Blu-ray, but since I did get it from eBay a while back, I figured I'd just go ahead and include it along with this, just because it completes my collection, I guess. But today eBay haul is based on Kull the Conqueror, the Blu-ray, and the toy line by Toy Biz. And if you don't know what Kull the Conqueror is, it's a character based by Robert E. Howard, and he's the creator of Conan, or he's the author of Conan, should I say? And also, he's also the author of Kull. And originally, uh, this movie was supposed to be Conan the Conqueror, but because of at the time, Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't want to reprise his role again, and then Kevin Sorbo didn't want to play a character that was already been done before, so they decided to go with Kull. So instead of Conan the Conqueror, they put Kull the Conqueror. It came out in 96, 97, I think, in theaters. And basically, they were using Kevin Sorbo's popularity off the heels of his Hercules Legendary Journey TV series. But obviously, that film didn't do so well. So, kind of put him in a bad spot after that. But I think he's since been blacklisted from Hollywood. Wouldn't surprise me, dude, because of various things that he said, stuff like that. But anyways, basically this movie right here, the Blu-ray, I got it for a few dollars. It was fairly cheap, nothing fancy or anything. I saw this in theaters when I was a teenager in high school, and I really enjoyed it. And I watched it a few times since then. I used to have the DVD, but I traded it in, and I managed to pick up the Blu-ray. And I still enjoy it, not as much as I did as a kid, because, looking back, this is a fantasy film, and when you're a teenager and stuff, and you like fantasy stuff like I do, then, you tend to enjoy it a bit more. But, anyways, I just watched it again recently, and it wasn't all that great. Like I said, I still enjoy it, but from 96 or 97, I think, I'm not sure. When was this movie made? Let's see. I want to say 97. I could be wrong. But anyways, yeah, the CGI wasn't all that. CGI was kind of like what you see on TV, like you would see on Hercules: Legendary Journey, and yeah, it just wasn't put together all that well. But basically, the story is about Kull, who wants to join the Dragon Legion, but the general Taligaro, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He didn't think that he would be noble enough to be a part of it. So he went to follow them, and apparently the king decided that none of his heirs were good enough for him, so they just killed them all. Spoilers if anyone who hasn't seen it, but Kull stepped up and basically was able to wound the king, and the king made him his successor. And Taligaro didn't like that, and so he has to plot all this stuff to odds to dethrone Kull and everything, even praising her. I can't even remember her name. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Well, if you want to know more about this plot, you may go ahead and pause it and read it. So, Askavasha, that's, yeah, her. Tia Carrera. So, but yeah, sorry about the shaky cam. But yeah, so it's a decent movie. It's doesn't hold up too well, but if you like fantasy stuff and you're a fan of Kevin Sorbo and so forth, give it a watch. But I like it. It's part of my teenage years, so that's why I still have it, and I upgraded it and stuff. So, but yeah, I do like the artwork on the Blu-ray. It's really nice and everything. In the back, it doesn't have any special features or anything. It's bare bones, so nothing too fancy. But yeah. So that being said, the toy line itself wasn't all that either. So these three figures you see in front of you, this is all you had. That was it. Just three figures that came out, nothing more, nothing less. And I guess due to the lack of success in the theater, the toy line didn't even take off at all. At all. What the fuck did I just say? But so I guess Toy Biz decided to cancel the rest of the line if there was going to be anything else after these three figures. So the first figure that we'll take a look at is Kull the King. So this is the outfit that he wore in the movie. So, but I like the packaging though, and the reason why I like it a lot is because it kind of reminds me of He-Man, because of the style of the packaging and the way the blister bubble is. It's got that castle feel, that Castle Grayskull feel. So on top of the package, and all these packages are the same, so I'll just only go and review the package once. At the very left hand corner it says ages 5 and up, that's me. And then in the middle of the package on top it says Kull the Conqueror. I liked how they had the letterings and everything. And then the blister, or the, not blister, but the card back itself, it's got that castle artwork and everything, and it's got the kind of like almost the drawbridge opening, kind of like like in Castle Grayskull. Kind of got that kind of look to it, which is really neat. And like I said, if you could look at the blister, the package of the bubble blister, it's really neat, really detailed. They don't make blister bubbles like this anymore. And then at the bottom, you got on the right hand bottom is Toy Biz. And right here we have Kull the King with royal battle armor. So yes, this is the outfit that he wore in the movie when he became king. So you got all these accessories. That's one thing about Toy Biz and a lot of these companies in the 90s, that they will load you with this accessories. So I like the figure. The head sculpt has looked nothing like Kevin Sorbo. But the hair looked kind of like a Barbie doll hair, You could tell, you could see the little stitchings and everything, things like that. You could see the little stitchings right there. So, kind of like a mini Barbie doll head. But comes with his axe, and there's this little crown, the eagle, the sword, or not sword, but staff, and this mace. It's like a mace to me. But yeah, really neat figure. Really enjoy it a lot. I like this a lot. Just the head is what kills me with it. But that's the kind of style that they did for the rest of the Xena line and for the Hercules toy line. they pretty much switched out that kind of head sculpt. So I guess they were just taking that and putting it on here. So on the back of the package, you can, if you want, you may pause and read this. So, and then here, one of these card backs is an error. I think it's the second Kull figure that's the error. I think it has this artwork on it. So, but yeah, here's all the stuff that comes with it. The battle, excuse me, the Royal Battle Armor, Crown of Kull, the Battle Axe, War Mace. Yeah, War Mace. And, Attack Falcon, Bird of Prey Glove, and a Royal Scepter. And then it says, place armor and cape over figure and clip together to fit. So, yep. This is Kull the King. So we put this back here. And we'll grab this guy right here. And this is Kull the Conqueror with blazing battle armor. So this is the stuff that he had with him when he rode out and followed Taligaro to go see the king. So pretty much the packaging is still the same. So yeah, if you look at that face sculpt right there, that shit looks ugly. The figure is cool. Love the accessories, love the figure itself, but the head, man, it just kills me. But that's what I do when I like a particular movie and I grew up on a particular movie. I want to collect the toys that go along with the movie. So sometimes you got to deal with the good and the bad and the ugly. That's the perks of being a collector. So, yep, Kull the Conqueror with blazing battle armor. And, yep, this is the one with the misprint on the back of it. So, even the seller told me that it was a misprint. So, I don't know if that makes it even more rarer or what. I doubt it, though. But as these don't sell that much, you know, I wouldn't pay no more than $10 for these. You know, there's not very many on eBay anyway, so it goes to show you that not very many people have these or even heard of these. So, pretty much got the axe, the sword, probably the mallet right here. It looks like a mallet. This belt and this helmet. So, like I said, they load these things with extras, you know, accessories, like to no end, which is really good. It's really cool, too, at the same time, because you have so many different options to pose them, stuff. Alright, let's go to the final, or third and final piece. And here we have Taligaro. I think that's how you pronounce it. I might be mispronouncing this. This was played by Thomas Ian Griffin, I think. And he's a renounced, not anymore, I don't think, but he is an accomplished martial artist who has a black belt in Kempo Karate and Taekwondo. And he's done a lot of TV and stuff. I think now he's like a producer on that show Grimm. A writer or a producer. He does something with that show. But yeah, he's still in Hollywood. He still does television. I don't know about movies. I don't know what movies all he's been in, but I know he's been in soap operas and different various shows, like in Heat of the Night. Just a couple episodes here and there for various TV series. So his current project, like I said, is Grimm. So again, same packaging style, and Taligaro with War Attack armor. So this is the armor that I think that he wore in the beginning of the film, if I can remember correctly. So lots of cool stuff. Love the helmet, sword, shield, knife, and on the back, let's see, cape and battle armor, helmet, sword, dagger, war shield, and attack staff. So same thing like the King Kull is place armor and cape over figure and clip it together, and clip belt around the waist and fasten belt. So yep, and that concludes this toy set. I know it's not much, it's only 3 figures, but I'm very pleased and happy to have these 3 figures in my collection. Because as y'all know, I go for complete collections, and if I have the movie with it, I like to collect the figures that go along with the TV series or movies when I can. So I usually try to scour for cheap options and stuff. Sometimes I have to wait longer than usual. So, but anyways, that does it for this eBay haul. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. You may check back on my other videos that I've done recently, like my $20 challenge for the Toy Savage face group. And I did another eBay unboxing on a Blade for the Blade movie line by Toy Biz as well. You may check that out. Did a review on the Jurassic Park Command Compound. And also, my latest video that I just did recently, I did a review on Mutant Earth's Mulak. So, if y'all check those out, I'd greatly appreciate it. And I got a lot of feedback on the last one as well, on the Mulak review from Mutant Earth. A lot of people never heard of that comic book or toy line, and so a lot of people thought that was really neat, a unique toy line, or figure, should I say. But anyways, if you're new to this channel, please give it a sub and like the video. Comment down below if you remember seeing this movie, or if you have any of these figures, and if you have the movie, or what you thought of the movie. Hit the notification bell if you want to receive all of my newest and latest videos as I upload. And also, just want to thank each and every one of y'all for continuing to watch my content and continuing to comment and liking my videos and stuff. I greatly appreciate all of y'all's support. So, and I will catch you guys later.